Hey everyone, today I just wanted to do an appreciation video for one of my favorite events in the whole world. Many of you who followed the channel for quite a while would know that I go to many Comic-Cons and other geeky events, but 2 years ago I went to my very first KupoCon and absolutely fell in love, and each time I go I fall in love with it more and more. So today I'm just going to show you why I actually love KupoCon. So firstly, KupoCon is a fan-made community event for those who love the Final Fantasy games and films. It has been going on for over 3.5 years and have over a dozen events all over the world. It is not endorsed by Square Enix in any way, but captures the true heart of Final Fantasy fans, as it is made by fans for fans, with lots of great guests, games, prizes, cosplays and so much more. So let's talk a bit more in detail about all of that. One of the things I love about KupoCon is that you're given a quest log when you enter. This is a book that explains more about the event, has a list of all current collectible Tripom cards, we'll come back to that a little bit later, and lots of quests where you can earn gil, which can be exchanged for KupoCon merch. Now that, first of all, is amazing. A convention that gives you the chance to have fun and exchange it for merchandise. Such a thoughtful thing. Also, it helps people interact with each other. Some of the games you need to get photos of or with cosplayers, so you get a chance to chat with other people. Other games you may have to find letters around the place and break the code. So much fun, and like I said, you can earn gil to exchange at their merchandise desk, and I believe if you finish all the quests, then you can get around $50 or £50 worth of merch. Now that is a lot. And that's a brilliant segue to move along to the merchandise. KupoCon has so much different merch, from t-shirts, hoodies, hats, to Tripom mats that you can use as mouse mats, amazing artwork, pens, mugs, and so much more, including their own collectible cards that can be played as a game called Tripom. This is based on Final Fantasy's triple triad game, but the artwork is unique to KupoCon, based on Final Fantasy characters, and the artwork is beautiful. There are now hundreds of different cards you can collect. You can either make a deck to play Tripom with your friends or in the tournament at the KupoCon, or you can be like me and just want to collect them as they are stunning. Everyone does get some Tripom cards on entry to the event, and usually have some doublers so you can swap them with people at the event, another way to bring the community together. The guests at KupoCon are just so amazing. It is very intimate, as they do not only just speak to you in their panels or at their signing desks, but they do wander around and speak to you then, or even if you're at the bar the night before, or even in the after event, they will talk to you then. I have had the pleasure of speaking to many of the guests who are all awesome, but John Bentley, who voiced Barrett in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, is one of the nicest people you will ever meet, and I cannot wait to see him at another KupoCon. Not only do you get this intimate experience with the guests, but you will also witness some things at KupoCon that you will never see anywhere else. Like when the voice actors for the Final Fantasy's Kingsglaive movie reenacted a scene live on stage for everyone and included some of the audience amongst their ranks. So how awesome is that? The last 2 KupoCons I went to, I had to do cosplay music videos, as the level of cosplays are just immense and the cosplays are so lovely and so much fun. If you do ever go to a KupoCon, do go up to them and speak to them, compliment them on their outfits and ask if it's okay to have a photo with them. I cannot wait to see them all again for some amazing memories. As you can tell, I hold everyone at KupoCon in high regards, and this is because it's more than just a community, it's a sense of family. Everyone is there for each other and have an amazing time. I've met some great friends who I get excited to see when I know I'm on my way to KupoCon. When I film at a KupoCon, it feels less like I'm filming a convention vlog, but more of a family video to document time spent with great friends. Now, the after parties are a great way to unwind and even more fun. Whether it's you having a laugh and a dance, or if there's a themed event where they, just like when they did Gil or No Gil, it's always a laugh. The last KupoCon I went to in Glasgow had a live band playing. Now that made it really special, but I promise I won't give away any secrets about how wild they are. You just need to have to experience them yourself. KupoCon also held launch events for the Final Fantasy Remake literally just before lockdown, and I'm so glad I attended the London one as it was my final event I went to before lockdown. It was just like an after party for KupoCon, but nice to see all my Kupo friends, even if it wasn't a full day and night event. KupoCon are also planning on holding events like this for the anniversary of Final Fantasy 15 in 2021, so keep an eye out for that on their social medias, which I'll link in the description. This year has been very tough on all of us with the pandemic and lockdowns. Not being able to see friends that you normally see at these events, not being able to go to the events like this, but KupoCon has so far put on 2 online events and has scheduled another. Even though it's not the same as being in person, the spirit of KupoCon is still there. There are games, prizes, guest panels, and the community get together in the chat room. I was feeling quite down during the start of the lockdown that I couldn't see my friends, but when I attended Pomline 1, it was great. It was a much needed pick-me-up. We did do a little video to make it feel like we attended the convention, so you may want to check that out in the corner, or I'll link it in the description below. Like I said, they are planning another one of these events, and it will be held on my birthday, which is the 7th of November, so I urge you to check it out and join in the fun. Search KupoCon on Facebook and keep an eye on their page. Another online event that they have planned is a virtual award ceremony on Saturday the 3rd of October 2020. The KupoCon community has voted for their best games, voice actors, community projects, and so much more, and there will be an online gala on the 3rd to reveal the winners of these stunning trophies. I will be attending and suiting it up, even if I'll be sitting here in the studio. Finally, I love the KupoCon community. I have spoken about how it feels more like a family, and that generally is how I feel. I have made lifelong friends in this community who are just amazing. The KupoCon community mainly takes place in a group on Facebook and a Discord server, both of which I will link in the description. But they also have their own company in Final Fantasy 14 and all help each other with quests, just hang out, or even hold wedding parties or birthday parties. I unfortunately don't have Final Fantasy 14, so I can't join them on that. But if you do and you want to join the community, go to Facebook or Discord and look into it. Now, this would not be an appreciation video without personally mentioning the man behind it all. I would like to thank Alex, who is the mastermind behind it all. He is the King Mog. Alex is one of the kindest, nicest, most caring and funniest people you will ever meet. He has created a community, a safe place for those to come together to celebrate their love of Final Fantasy. But to me, it's more than that. It's not just the love of Final Fantasy, but the love and friendships of a global community, and that I cannot thank him enough for. He gives so much away, whether it's in prizes or donating large sums of money to charities, or even if someone has come into hardships, he will aid them in whatever way he can. I will support KupoCon however I am able to because of Alex's kind leadership and community spirit. He also has an amazing team of staff and volunteers who all share these values and virtues that he portrays. I thank all of them for all their hard work in making KupoCon what it is, one of the best events in the world. On that note, I think it is time to end the video, and I'm not going to do the usual outro of asking to subscribe or plugging our tipping sites, but I urge you, if you love Final Fantasy, please check out KupoCon on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and their website, and please do think about attending one of their events. I will leave all the links in the description below. But that is it for today, so until next time.